Before sleep comes tonight, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for carrying me through the moments when my heart felt tired, through the quiet worries I never spoke out loud. Thank you for staying patient with me all day long. Now let this room grow peaceful. Let every heavy thought grow small. And let your presence stay close while the night moves slowly on. The moonlight lays across the floor, soft through the curtains by the door, and everything inside this room feels slower than before. The old house settles with the night, wooden windows breathing deep, and all the tension in my chest is finally releasing. There were hours I thought I might break beneath the weight, trying hard to hold together everything all at once. But somehow grace kept meeting me in little quiet ways. Enough strength to keep walking, enough hope to stay. You never left me on my own, never made me walk alone. Now the dark feels warm and still, and peace is settling in. Thank you for carrying me today, through every fear and every ache. When my soul grew tired and weak, your gentle mercy covered me. Now the whole world has grown calm, and your peace rests in my heart. I can close my weary eyes, knowing love stayed by my side. The bedside lamp burns faint and gold. The air is cool, the blanket's warm, and every breath grows slower now, like rain before the dawn. I think about the kindnesses too small for most to see, the quiet ways you lifted me and kept me steady. A moment of calm in the afternoon, a little light through heavy clouds, a deep breath when I needed one, a silence soft enough to heal. Now nothing feels too loud tonight, not the memories, not the pain, because your presence fills this room like peace falling down like rain. Stay close while the stars shine dim. Let this quiet reach within. Thank you for carrying me today, for never turning me away, for every gentle breath of peace that helped this weary heart release. Now the moon is fading low, and my eyes are growing slow. I can finally rest my soul, knowing I am safely held. The lights are low now, and the Lord is still awake beside you. day is finally resting now, and the Lord has been kind through every hour. The dishes are drying by the kitchen light. The old house settles into the night. There were worries this morning I carried too long, but somehow your mercy kept leading me on. The sound of the crickets outside the screen door feels softer and slower than it did before. I'm sitting here breathing in, peaceful and slow, thanking you, Lord, for the things that I know, for warm little moments too easy to miss, for tired old hands and a forehead you kissed, for every small mercy that carried me through, for all of this quiet I found here with you. Nothing more to prove tonight, nothing left to hold too tight. You were faithful all day long, so I can rest here in your arms. Thank you for this quiet day. Thank you for the small old ways, for the breath inside my chest, for this little place to rest. Moonlight on the window frame, peace that gently speaks your name. I can close my eyes and say, thank you for this quiet day. The clock on the wall keeps a slow, steady sound, like soft, patient footsteps moving around. The road has been heavy for so many years, still you kept drying invisible tears. There were nights I thought my heart would not heal, but time with you taught me what shelter can feel. Now the shadows don't frighten me like they once did. Your love stays close when the whole world is dim. The blankets are warm and the house has grown still, and all of my striving is bent to your will. I don't need answers for all of my pain, just knowing you're near lets my spirit grow tame. Stay near this room while the night moves slow. Hold every weary soul gentle and low. Thank you for this quiet day, for simple grace that chose to stay, for calming every restless part and laying peace upon my heart. Moonlight fading soft and gray, you watched over me all the way. Now I close my eyes and pray. Thank you for this quiet day. The night is safe now. Rest easy. The Lord is still awake. soft and slow. And somehow the Lord carried you through another day. There's a low, warm lamp by the edge of the room, throwing gold on the walls in the quiet blue gloom. The old floor creaks gentle beneath tired feet, and the night air feels tender and steady and deep. I remember the weight that I carried at dawn, all the silent battles I tried to hold on. But somewhere between every burden and prayer, your kindness kept meeting me there. Now the windows are dark and the world has grown still, and peace settles softly where worry once filled. I can finally loosen the fear in my chest and breathe in the mercy of rest. You were patient through it all, every rise and every fall. Now the day is closing slow, and I can finally let go. The light stayed on for me, even when my eyes could not see. Through every tired mile I walked, your gentle love never stopped. Now the stars hang quietly like promises above the trees, and my heart can finally say thank you for today. The radio's silent, the hallway is dim, and I hear my own breathing again. There were moments today I felt warm, paper thin, but you never once let darkness win. You stayed in the pauses between every sigh. You stood beside me, though nobody knew why. And all of the small things I almost ignored were little reminders of you, Lord. A warm cup of coffee, a calm patch of sky, a stranger's kindness passing by, the strength just enough to finish the day, grace in the simplest ways. Let this house stay peaceful tonight. Leave your calm beside every light. The light stayed on for me, soft as mercy, quietly. No loud thunder in the sky, just your love staying nearby. Now the whole world fades away, and my my soul has found its place. As the nighttime covers me, your peace is all I need. Close your weary eyes now. The Lord is still near in the silence.
The house is quiet now, and the Lord has been faithful through another day. The evening curtains barely move, and the soft night air coming through. There's an old worn chair beside the bed, and gentle thoughts inside my head. I think about the day gone by, the hurried hours, the heavy mind, and all the moments I almost missed. Tiny mercies wrapped in simple gifts. A calm, warm meal, a slow sunset, the kind of peace I won't forget. The way your hand stayed close to mine, without a sound the whole long time. Now every shadow in this room feels softer underneath the moon. And all the noise that filled my soul is finally letting go. You carried what I could not bear, stayed beside me everywhere. Now the night is falling deep, and I can rest in peace. One more day beneath your grace, one more night to feel you close. Every breath and every mile held inside your gentle arms. Nothing louder than your peace, nothing stronger than relief. As the dark turns calm and slow, thank you, Lord, for bringing me home. The old clock hums against the wall, like distant rain, so soft and small. And somewhere in the quiet dark, I feel your calm inside my heart. There were worries I could not fix, and memories hard to sit with. But you did not ask me to fight alone. You kept reminding me I'm home, not home in buildings made by hands, but safely held where mercy stands, where tired hearts can finally rest and lay their burdens on your chest. Now sleep is coming slowly near, and I don't have to fear, because your love stays awake tonight, like a steady porch light. Stay with me till morning light. Keep this weary soul quiet tonight. One more day beneath your grace, one more prayer before I sleep. Every sorrow losing weight, every restless thought released. Moonlight laying on the floor, peace beside my bedroom door, as my eyes begin to close. Thank you, Lord, for bringing me home. The day is over now, and grace will still be here by morning.
The night has settled in gently, and every hour of today rests safely with God now. There's a soft white glow from the hallway light, and the whole small house feels warm tonight. The sound of the wind through the maple trees moves slow like an old hymn over me. I was carrying too much when morning came, too many thoughts I could not name. But step by step and hour by hour, you held me steady through it all. Now my boots are resting by the door, and I don't feel the rush anymore. Just this quiet room and a faithful peace falling over everything. The ache inside my chest has slowed like a tired river finally calm, and all the noise I held today has faded into grace. You stay close through every mile, every burden, every trial. Now the stars are hanging low, and I can't let go. The day ended in your hands, safe beneath your patient care. Every fear that followed me lost its strength so quietly. Now the moonlight fills the room, and your mercy settles in. I can close my eyes and rest, knowing I am deeply blessed. The coffee cup sits empty now, beside the Bible on the couch. There were prayers too small to speak, still you heard the heart in me. You noticed every hidden tear, every moment filled with fear, and never once did you grow far. You stayed exactly where you are. So tonight I do not need big answers reaching down to me, just the comfort of your voice in the stillness and the quiet. The old house creaks, the shadows fade, and peace moves through the dark like gentle hands upon my soul, healing every part. Hold this tired heart through the night. Let your peace stay low and light. The day ended in your hands, nothing more to understand, just your goodness
staying near, soft enough to calm my fears. Now the night is deep and slow, and my spirit finally knows I was never left alone. Your love has always brought me home. Sleep comes easy now. The Lord will keep watch till morning.
Has quietly passed, and through every moment the Lord stayed near. The bedroom windows open just enough to let the cool night air drift in slow. The trees outside are swaying soft, like they already know that the weight I carried all day long doesn't have to follow me now. I can leave it here beside the bed and let your mercy settle down. There were hours my heart felt tired, like an old road worn by rain, but somehow peace kept finding me, calling me by name. In small and ordinary ways, you filled this day with grace, and now the silence of the night feels warm and safe. You never hurried me along, never left me on my own. Now the dark is calm and deep, and I can finally sleep. Thank you for staying near through every quiet hope and fear. Through every moment I could not see, your gentle hand was holding me. Now the stars are dim and low, and peace moves soft through every room, as the whole world falls asleep. Thank you for staying near. There's an old familiar comfort now in the sound of midnight rain, and every little thing tonight feels softened by your name. The lamp beside the hallway glows like mercy in the dark, and every restless thought I had is losing all its sharpness. I don't need the world to stop, I don't need tomorrow clear. I just need this quiet trust that you are always here. So I breathe in slow and deep and let the evening fade, knowing all my weary thoughts are safely in your grace. Stay beside this heart tonight, quiet every troubled mind. Thank you for staying near, for all the ways you met me here, for steady peace that never leaves, and kindness falling over me. Now the moonlight softly fades, and sleep is calling me by name.
I can close my eyes in peace. Thank you for staying near. The house is resting now, and God is still awake.
You carried so much today, but the Lord stayed beside you through every quiet step. The night light glows down the empty hall, and the whole house feels small and warm. There's an old blanket folded by the bed, and tired thoughts still moving through my head. I tried to be stronger than I really was, held too many worries inside these arms, smiled through moments that quietly hurt, kept walking though my soul felt warm. But now the night has covered everything, like mercy falling soft and thin. And for the first time since the morning came, I can finally breathe again. The windows cracked just slightly open wide, cool air moving slow inside. And somewhere underneath the silence here, I feel you sitting near. You saw every hidden tear, every moment filled with fear, and still your gentle voice stayed low, telling me I'm not alone. I made it through this day with you. It's all my heart needs to hold on to. When I was weak and barely standing, your mercy kept my hands from shaking. Now the moon hangs soft and pale, and peace moves slowly through this room. I can close my tired eyes, knowing love stayed by my side. The sound of distant thunder fades far beyond the sleeping fields, and all the noise inside my chest finally begins to heal. There were memories that found me today, old pains I thought had gone away. But you never asked me to carry them alone. You stayed close until the ache grew still. Now my Bible rests beside the lamp, open where the pages bend, like an old familiar friend waiting here to calm my soul again. And I don't need big miracles tonight, no shining signs across the sky, just this quiet feeling in my heart that you never left my side. Stay here while the whole world sleeps. Hold my soul in gentle peace. I made it through this day with you, through every fear and every bruise, and
And even when my faith felt small, your steady love outlasted all. Now the night is deep and slow, and every burden's letting go. I can finally rest my mind, knowing love stayed by my side. Turn out the light now. God will sit with you a while longer.
Lord, thank you for bringing me safely through this day. Thank you for every quiet mercy I almost didn't notice. For every breath, every small strength, every moment you stayed close when my heart felt tired. Tonight I lay all my worries down in your hands. Let this room be filled with peace. Let my mind finally rest and stay near me while I sleep. The bedroom's dark except one little light, soft on the wall in the middle of night. The old fan turns with a gentle hum, like a slow old hymn that comforts someone. I think about all the hours gone by, the hidden tears I kept inside, the times I almost lost my calm, but somehow made it home tonight. Now the weight inside my chest feels low, like leaves finally touching ground, and every restless thought I had is slowly settling down. The silence doesn't feel empty here, it feels warm and kind instead, like heaven pulled a chair close by, beside my bed. You stayed with me through all of it, every fear and every bit. Now the night is deep and still, and I can finally breathe before I fall asleep tonight. I just want to thank you for holding me so gently close. When this old world felt heavy, now the moonlight fills the room and peace moves soft across the floor. I can close my tired eyes, knowing I am yours. The clock keeps ticking slow and calm. No need to rush, no need to run. And for the first time all day long, my soul feels quiet enough to rest. There were memories that came tonight, old aches that still visit sometimes, but they don't shake me like before, because your love has changed this heart. The blankets feel warm against my skin, the night air cool and thin, And somewhere in the stillness now I feel your presence again. Not loud, not distant, not dramatic, just faithful as you've always been. Like soft footsteps down a hallway, returning peace again. Stay beside me through the dark, keep your peace around my heart. Before I fall asleep tonight, I leave every fear behind, every burden, every care, resting safely in your hands. Now the whole world has grown dim, and my breathing has grown slow. I can finally close my eyes, knowing I am home. The light is fading softly now, and the Lord is watching through the night.
Thank you for staying close through another long day. Even in the quiet battles nobody saw, you were there. When the mind grew tired and the heart felt heavy, you never stepped away. Tonight, let every worried thought grow still. Let peace settle softly into this room, and hold this weary soul while the night moves slowly on. There's a pale moon resting on the floor, shining through the crack beneath the door. The house is breathing soft and low, like it's finally letting go. I carried too much all day long, tried to stay steady, tried to stay strong, but now these tired hands grow still, and all the noise begins to fade. The old wood walls, the quiet air, the distant sound of nighttime rain. Everything feels slow enough for healing now. And somewhere underneath this calm, beneath the ache I couldn't name, I feel your kindness covering me like a warm old blanket. You never asked me to pretend, never rushed the hurt to end. You just stayed beside my soul until the storm grew small. Lay your weary heart down, let the night be soft around you. Every fear can slowly leave, you are safe and you can breathe. There is mercy in the silence, there is comfort in the dark, and the Lord is sitting with you, holding every broken part. The lamp beside the bed burns low, casting shadows warm and golden. For the first time since the morning, my mind is growing quiet. There were words today that wounded deep, memories I still can't keep, from rising in the middle of the day, like old ghosts calling my name.
but tonight they don't feel quite as strong. Not here where you are close, because your love has taught my soul it does not walk alone. Now the blankets pull around my chest, the pillow cool beneath my head, and all the striving in my heart is finally slowing down. Stay near while the whole world sleeps. Cover this heart in gentle peace. Lay your weary heart down. You don't have to carry it now. Every sorrow, every strain can rest like falling rain. There is healing in the stillness, there is calm beneath the stars, and the Lord is sitting with you, closer than the dark. Close your eyes slowly now. Tomorrow can wait until morning.
Lord, the day was long, but you stayed faithful through every hour. Thank you for carrying the burdens I could not explain. Tonight, let this tired mind grow quiet. Let every heavy thought loosen its grip, and let your peace sit softly beside this bed until sleep comes easy. The curtains move with the evening breeze, and moonlight rests upon the sheets. There's a stillness in this little room that feels like mercy settling in. The world outside is finally slow. No rushing cars, no ringing phones, just the sound of my breathing now, and the comfort of not being alone. I think about the day behind me, all the moments hard to hold, the silent fears, the tired smiles, the ache of growing old. But somehow through each fragile hour, your hand remained the same. And now the darkness feels less cold when I whisper your name. You were there when my strength ran thin, when the worries settled in. Now the night moves soft and slow, and I can let it go. The night feels gentle now, like heaven leaning closer down. Every shadow losing shape, every burden drifting away, and your love stays warm and near, quieting every fear. I can finally rest somehow. The night feels gentle now. The old floor creaks beneath the hall, like a house half asleep itself. And the little lamp beside my chair glows faint and pale and gold. I don't need answers tonight, I don't need tomorrow clear, I just need this quiet peace that tells me you are here. There were battles in my thoughts today that nobody else could see, but you stayed patient through them all and never turned from me. Now my hands rest on the blanket slow, my eyes are growing tired, and every restless part of me feels softer in this silence. Hold this tired soul tonight, keep my heart beneath your light. The night feels gentle now, every anxious thought laid down, like the rain upon the roof. Your mercy falls so smooth, and your presence fills this room, soft as midnight blue. I can close my weary eyes, the night feels gentle now. The room is quiet now, and the Lord is still holding you close. Windows open to the night, cool air drifting softly in. There's a quiet glow across the room from the little lamp beside the bed. The whole world feels slower now, like it finally stopped to breathe, and all the noise I carry today is slowly leaving me. I hear the distant sound of rain falling gentle through the dark, and something deep inside my chest is finally growing calm. No rushing thoughts, no heavy fear, just this stillness settling low, like mercy sitting in the silence, telling me I can let go. You stayed near through every hour, held me steady, held me soft. Now the night is wrapped around me, and my soul can finally rest. Peace is sitting here with me, quiet as the midnight breeze, soft as moonlight on the floor, warm beside my weary soul. And I don't need to hold the weight of everything I could not change. Tonight your love is all I need. Peace is sitting here with me. The old house creaks a little now, it's settling into sleep, and my tired eyes are growing heavy in this calm and gentle peace. There were moments in the day that almost pulled my heart apart, but somehow grace kept meeting me in the middle of the dark. Now my Bible rests beside me, pages worn and soft with time, like an old familiar shelter for this restless heart of mine. And every breath grows slower now, every burden growing light, as your presence fills the silence of this quiet night. Stay close while the stars shine dim. Let this calm sink deep within. Peace is sitting here with me, steady as the maple trees. Nothing loud and nothing rushed, just your kindness close enough. Now the shadows feel less cold, and this tired heart feels held. I can close my eyes and breathe. Peace is sitting here with me. The night is calm and deep, and sleep is coming softly now.
The lamp beside the bed burns low, casting little shadows on the wall. The night outside is cold and still, but this room feels safe somehow. I can hear the old house settling down, wooden windows softly sighing, and my tired soul is finally learning not to carry everything alone. There were moments I almost broke today, quiet worries filling up my mind. But somewhere in the middle of it all, your mercy kept finding me. In simple things I nearly missed, a gentle breeze, a peaceful pause, enough strength just to keep walking, enough grace to make it home. You never turned away from me, even when my heart grew weak. Now the dark feels warm and slow, and I can finally let go. You were good to me today, in all the quiet little ways. Through every tired breath I breathed, your steady love carried me. Now the moonlight fills
fills this room, and peace settles in so smooth. I can close my eyes and say, you were good to me today. The pillow cool beneath my head, the blankets pulled up to my chest, and every restless thought inside begins to lose its weight. I don't need to understand every road and every pain. I just need this gentle feeling that you are here again. The clock keeps ticking soft and slow, like a calm, familiar song. And all the fear that followed me doesn't feel so strong tonight, because your kindness stayed beside me through every unseen ache. And now this weary heart of mine can finally rest in grace. Stay near while the whole world sleeps. Hold my soul in quiet peace. You were good to me today, more than words could ever say. Even through the hardest parts, you stayed close beside my heart. Now the stars are faint and low, and my breathing's growing slow. I can rest without afraid. You were good to me today. The house is sleeping now, and the Lord is still awake.